I don't understand what's happening. I can't think. I know everything with Cindy was real. I feel like I'm losing it. I can see it all in my head. It started with the message she sent when she friended me. Hi, I don't normally friend guys I don't know, but you seem like such a nice guy. I know I could trust you. That was right before we began our first year of college. When I looked at her profile, I knew she was the right kind of girl for me. I could tell that she was sweet, smart, funny, and God-fearing. I accepted her request and wrote back that she could always trust me. You see, God was important to both of us. Cindy had signed a virginity pledge with her church group, and I had made a pledge to God and myself that I would remain a virgin until marriage. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say I'm a virgin. That was one of the strongest things we shared, a commitment to remaining pure. That and putting up with the grief that other people gave us about it. I don't know, it just made us closer. We spent a lot of time chatting online and sending each other long emails, putting our hearts into them. We sent cards and little presents by snail mail. But we agreed we were going to take it slow. And Cindy was worth it. We didn't even talk on the phone until late September. She was very shy about it because of an issue she had with her vocal cords. When she was stressed, she wound up sounding a bit hoarse. And I know it's stressful being a freshman. So I told her not to worry about it and started talking to her in a whisper. That made her feel a lot better. So we always talked in whispers. It was kind of like our own secret way of communicating. But mostly we texted at different times of the day just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. And we said we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves, but the feelings were so intense. We wouldn't say it, but we both knew we were in love. No, not falling in love. We were in love. So we decided we would wait for fall break to meet. You see, her parents live here, where I'm going to school. Cindy was supposed to come home November 1st after lab that morning, but it was canceled. She was going to be home on Halloween. I was going to have dinner with her and her parents. She said she didn't like scary movies, but she would watch one with me if I held her hand. But Halloween didn't go as planned. One of her friends had car trouble, so Cindy offered to take her home, which was kind of out of the way. And the friend had a late class, so Cindy and I wouldn't be having dinner with her parents. Then they had traffic, and the mother wanted Cindy to stay and eat something. She finally texted me that she was leaving and would text me as soon as she was home. When she texted her, she still wasn't home. There had been a terrible wreck on the interstate. It was almost cleared away, but she asked me if I would go wait for her at her parents' house. She said she needed a hug from me when she got home. But I didn't have trouble finding the house. It was at the very end of a dead-end street. It looked pretty nice, although it seemed to be kind of set apart from the other houses, surrounded by darkness. And the window blinds were open, so they could see me approaching, and I could see them. They seemed a little upset. I thought maybe I should go wait in the car until Cindy drove up. But they were walking to the front door, and by the time I got there, Cindy's father had opened it. Cindy's mother was standing right behind her. Hi, I'm Charlie, Cindy's boyfriend. She said you guys were expecting me?
No.
Cindy's mother shouted. It was almost like she was screaming. She ran off crying, and I had no idea what was going on.
Son, you better come inside and sit down.
Her father said. So I went into their living room. Sat on the couch, something that wasn't right. And I thought maybe they had a problem with me for a minute. But Cindy's father spoke quietly, in an almost strange voice.
Cindy died 8 years ago on Halloween night. And for the past 7 years, every Halloween, A different young man has showed up at our door, telling us that he's Cindy's boyfriend, and she sent him here to wait for her.
I must have been in shock because I couldn't say anything. This couldn't be possible. Cindy was real. I knew she was real. I didn't know what he was talking about. He just sat there, though. He sat there patiently, and he looked sad, like he was waiting for bad news. I just sat there not knowing what to say. And then my phone shined, which it literally made me jump. I've never been so frightened by a noise like that before.
Go ahead. Look at your text.
Cindy's father said. The text was from Cindy. And as I looked at it, her father said the words out loud without even looking at my phone.
Tell my mom and dad I love them.